Hey, we're having delicious tostadas tonight. So I added a 5-pound pack of ground beef in this pot here with a large half of red onion that I had available. I didn't have any other onion because I normally like to use white or yellow onion for this dish, but I just used what I had on hand. I cut up a large jalapeno. Of course, I just seeded it. You don't have to put that in there if you don't want your stuff to have a little bit of spice to it, but we love spice here. You want to cook your meat until it's completely browned. Of course, I added the salt, pepper, seasoning salt, garlic powder, a little onion powder. And then after that, I wanted to add a half of tube of chorizo once the meat was browned. As you can see here, you want to incorporate all your meat and cook your chorizo until everything is well mixed. After you do that, you want to add 2 cans of Rosarita Refried beans. Those are my favorite beans, by the way. Of course, I had to drain some of the oil. I always keep a little bit just to make sure the beans fry well, and then I make sure I cook it until everything's incorporated. After you do that, you want to fry your tortillas. I had some corn tortillas, and I used about maybe just a little bit less than a half, not a half, but a little bit less than I think a quarter of a cup of oil, because I wanted to make sure I had a deep fry on these tortillas. You want to make sure both tortillas are cooked very well on both sides. You don't want to burn it now. You just want to make sure that they're cooked golden brown. So as you see here, I'm flipping the tortillas to make sure I get it even brown for both sides. And I'll cook it until it gets that perfect consistency that I'm looking for. Once my tortillas are brown, I grab a plate and a paper towel, and I put the tortillas on top of that plate so they can drain. Now see, this is what I'm talking about right here. Beautiful golden brown. You want them to be able to hold up so when you add your filling, they won't break. That's the one thing you don't want, is for them to break. So as you can see, I'm adding the filling, making sure the filling is spread evenly on the tortillas. And once I get done adding my filling to these tortillas, I know I'm piling up a little bit, but you know, tostadas are so good, I like to put a little extra filling. So after I do this, of course I want to make sure everything is even on the tostadas. What I love about this dish is that it's very economically friendly, budget friendly. Anyone can make this dish. It's so simple. You know, I'm adding the cheese and the lettuce and tomatoes, and of course you might want to add some salsa and sour cream to it, your favorite sauce. It's delicious with everything. I hope that you try this for your family. I'll leave the descriptions or the directions down in the descriptions. So please let me know how you feel about this dish if you try it. And thank you so much for coming by my channel. These turned out perfect.